Hey everybody, this is John and welcome to the free video. This is obviously the main and only story of the day is the NASDAQ falling on really big volume. We had, of course, able to watch the ticks and able to watch the VIX and just kind of map this out all day. This was where, well, let me show you something here real quick. The main thing here though is that this big move here is now taken out, and now essentially that opens up the door for a big move to the downside and a squeeze firing off to the downside, which is a big deal, right? Well, as we were watching this today, there was a couple of things we were watching. So the main thing here was that when you have a big candle like this, and if the next three candles are essentially trading in the lower fourth to third of that range, the odds of a continuation move lower are about 80%. Also too, of course, as long as the VIX futures are ticking high throughout the day, we ain't going anywhere but down. And as I talked about in my book, if the ticks are under zero for the first 30 minutes, the odds are incredibly high that you're gonna have a downtrend the entire day, okay? So this is something that we just wanna be careful of in terms of quote unquote assuming that this is gonna turn into a huge short covering rally like they all tend to. Seems like that they all tend to, right? There's enough signs here that something is, there's the whole China thing has been throwing off asset allocations. We're seeing today that there was big order flow to the downside to the point where it's not the normal kind of decline. You've got a daily squeeze here, you've got a weekly squeeze here, you have the opportunity for something much bigger to the downside, okay? You saw money flowing into gold today. Some of the bigger stocks continuing to break down, and don't fight this. Key move for tomorrow is that if we do gap up after a big move like this, if you gap up Friday morning, the odds are 95% that it's not going to fill the gap, but actually take it out. It may reverse later in the day, but any gap up tomorrow, you sell, sell, sell. Okay? That's what we got there. And a final reminder that this Saturday, and by the way, this kind of stuff is great for income. If you are not into directional stuff, I personally like doing directional kind of trades, but it's nice that even in this kind of environment, not having to worry about it too much, then this is the class for you. Essentially the four core trading options for income strategies, and they work perfect in this kind of market as well. So the actual strategy class is going to lay it all out on this Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. And then there's going to be a 3-day online mentoring just in these income producing types of trades live from Bruce. This is something that he has never done before. So in this case, if you want to do the Saturday class and learn everything that you need to know, it is just $297. Okay. If you actually want to go the extra step and get get all of the 3 days of mentoring, it's $997, and that includes the Saturday class. All right, you guys have a great rest of the trading day or tomorrow. Have a great evening, and we'll see you at the next update.